guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing a full face of first impressions. I don't think I've done a full face of first impressions in like 2 years. Like, it's been a very long time. But the other day I did post a huge makeup haul from some things I bought from Sephora and Ulta, and you guys commented and said you wanted to see a full face of first impressions using some of those products. So I do have a lot of those products here today. I will say I don't have like an entire full face, but I have the gist of it. Like, I have almost every single category. I think the only thing I don't have that's new is like eyeliner and a lip product. I believe that's it. So let's go ahead and jump into the makeup. I will also say a lot of this stuff is not like new. Like, it's not anything new in the makeup world. It's just new to me. I think the only like new thing I have here is my Jaclyn Hill Morphe 2 palette, and like this isn't super new. I think it's like relatively new, but anyways, most of this stuff is just new to me. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my complexion first today. So I'm gonna jump into primer. I'm taking my Milk Makeup Hydrogrip primer base. I have heard nothing but amazing things about this primer. Personally, what I look for in a primer is just hydration. Like, honestly, I look for like a second moisturizer. And this primer is said to be not only hydrating, but give your skin a nice tacky base so foundation just sticks onto it. I do kind of struggle with keeping my makeup on all day long because of my oily skin. I do have combination skin, and where I'm dry or normal, my makeup stays on just fine. Where I'm oily, my makeup just slides right off after a couple hours, so I'm hoping this primer helps with that. My skin does feel sticky. In a good way though, not in a creepy way. You know what, let's just move on. For foundation today, I'm taking my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Foundation. I'm hoping this, oh my god. Oh, like, foundation just like spilled out. Oh, it's gonna be a decent match. I was kind of worried about this foundation matching me because I did just self-tan the other night. I'm like, ooh, I wonder if it'll be too dark. I think mine's broken. Why is it coming off like that? Oh, it's a pump. I thought it was a stick. Like, I thought the foundation was like a wand. So I'm sitting here like pulling it off. I'm like, oh my god, it's broken. No, Allie, it's a pump. Get it together. We're just gonna pump some onto our sponge here. I am taking my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Oh yeah, this shade isn't a horrible match. It may be like a little too dark almost, but not a bad match. Good job, Allie. Good job. The foundation definitely has a glow to it, which you guys know I'm all about the glow, so not mad about that. It seems to be like a light medium coverage. Like, I can definitely still see like my acne a little bit, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not sure if it claims to be full coverage. Yeah, it claims to be medium full coverage. I don't know about that one. I am using a sponge, so maybe that is taking away a bit of the coverage. If you used a brush, I'm sure you'd get a more full coverage look, but I can't imagine this being like a super full coverage foundation. It's still pretty. Like, I'm still liking this. Maybe a bit dewier than what I'm used to. Like, I'm looking a bit greasy. I will let you guys know down below in the description box how this wears throughout the day, because I am going to be wearing this makeup for the rest of the day. It's kind of late in the day. It's about like 2:30 p.m. right now, but I'll probably have this on until about 10 o'clock at night. So that's a good like 8-hour wear test, you know? So I will definitely let you guys know down below how this wears. So far, first impression on the foundation, definitely a very dewy, hydrating foundation. I look very wet. Hopefully when I set with powder, it's not too shiny. Yeah, I'm just not loving this kind of greasy look. I like my glow and hydration, but I look kind of oily. The coverage is nice. Let's just hope a powder kind of fixes this. Honestly, if you're super dry, you might love this foundation. I have combo skin, and right now it's not looking too hot in my oily spots. All right, and then for concealer, I'm finally trying out the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. I do have the shade 190. It might be a little light for me right now, but we'll make it work. It's a very like thick consistency. Not in like a horrible way, but it's thicker than what I'm used to, because I'm used to my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and that's a bit thinner. This is a little more thick, but it's not like paint pot thick, you know? It's just like thicker than what I'm used to. It does appear to be a bit more on the full coverage side before blending it out. I'm gonna blend it out and see what it looks like from there. Again, taking that same beauty sponge, I'm just gonna pounce that out. I did apply some to my eyelids as like preparation for eyeshadow. So far, I'm not like overly impressed. It's not a bad concealer by any means, but I'm not like a die-hard for it. Like, it's not the most full coverage. It's a bit thicker than I'm used to, but I don't hate it. Like, I'm not saying I hate it. I'm just like not wowed quite yet. Like, I still prefer my e.l.f. concealer that's $6 over this one as of right now. And again, this is the first impressions, you know. My opinion could change later on. But so far, it's okay. Like, it's probably a good like medium coverage. It's not overly creasy. I do still need a set of powder, but it's not creasing too bad for not being set yet. I am gonna set my entire face with powder, don't you worry, but I do want to try this cream blush from the Natasha Denona Bloom Palette. I am going to be trying this out for the first time on camera as well. I'm gonna take this cream blush right here, that very berry toned one. I'm only gonna take a little bit of it because I just have a feeling it's gonna be pretty pigmented because I did swatch it in my haul video. Oh yeah. I look like a clown. Oh no. Okay. So we are gonna blend this out. I am applying it with a brush, but I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty sponge that has leftover concealer and foundation on it, just so it blends into everything a bit smoother. See, that's really pretty now. Like, after I blended it out, that's a nice color on me. I think if you're darker in skin tone, you could definitely load this color up more, but because I am more on the fair side, well, I'm not like super fair, but I'm not medium. I'm a light skin tone. Oh my god. Anyways, because I am in the light category, I can't like load that color on, but if you had darker skin, oh, I think that blush would be perfect for you. But for me, I just had to do it like very lightly to get the color I desire. For setting powder, I'm taking my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. This isn't like a first impression. I did use this like years ago, but it's been a while, so we're gonna revisit how I feel about it. That's nice. It doesn't look overly dry on my under eye, and it got rid of my creases, so we're not mad about it. I am applying this all over my face to set the entire area, just because that foundation was super like shiny. So I want to make sure I set everything and make it not greasy on me, because I don't want to look like a grease bucket in like 2 hours. Okay, so far I'm not mad at my base makeup. Nothing's looking bad by any means. Everything looks good on top of each other. I'm not seeing any like separation, no weird spots. Everything looks pretty darn good, so I'm happy about that. Let's hope everything keeps rolling smoothly. Like I said, I will let you guys know down below in the description box how everything wears throughout the day, just in case anything, you know, doesn't look too good in a couple hours. Y'all will know. For bronzer, I'm finally trying out the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker bronzer in the shade Shady Biz. I have been wanting to try these bronzers for so long. I just could not get myself to buy it because I had other bronzers in my collection, but I'm actually running pretty low on all my bronzers, so I did pick up this bronzer and another one from the drugstore, but I wanted to use this one in this video because I'm the most excited to try this color out. So let me grab a bronzer brush and just stop talking. I've heard everyone rave about these and say they're amazing. I've heard a lot of people love this color specifically, like people around my skin tone. Oh, that is a very nice color. It's blending very nicely. My entire face is set with powder, so it's making it blend a lot easier, but that's what I always do anyways. I'm not sure how this would look on top of like a wet tacky base. I wouldn't recommend using powders over a wet tacky base. It's just not gonna be a good look most of the time. Some people can do it and make it work. I don't know how. I'm not one of those people. Like, if my base is still wet, I cannot go in with like a powder product and blend. It looks super patchy and super just not good. Okay, I really like that bronzer color. I'm gonna use it to contour my nose as well. Well, why do I talk like that? Well, I'm gonna use it to contour my nose as well. Taking a smaller brush and just bopping that on my nose. Why has it taken me this long to try some of these products out? Like this bronzer, in love. That primer I think is doing wonders right now for my foundation. And I really like that setting powder too. The foundation and concealer I'm kind of iffy on still. Like, they're not bad. Like, my skin looks pretty damn good still. I just don't know if they're gonna be like my new holy grails, you know? I'm gonna take some of that setting powder and just clean everything up. Alrighty, for blush, we're going back in with my Natasha Denona Bloom and Glow Blush Palette. And I think I'm gonna take that shade right there. It's called Duo Glow. I already used the cream blush in this earlier, but I do want a little blush topper. Very, very glowy. If you don't like a bold and glowing blush, this palette is not for you. It looks like I'm wearing highlighter already because that's how glowy this blush is. Oh my god. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. Alrighty, and now jumping into eyeshadow, we're going to be taking the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. Let's bust her open here. God, this eyeshadow palette is so stinking pretty. It's just all the colors that like I adore. I think I want to stick in this general area because I want to do like a maroony kind of look. We'll see. I think I'm gonna start with the shade Living My Best. It's a really pretty like red shade. It looks like there's like little flecks of shimmer in there. They probably won't show up on the eyelid is my guess because it's not a shimmer. It looks like a satin formula. And I'm just gonna take that in my crease. I'm not gonna blow this out too much. I'm gonna use another shade to blend everything out. It's more pinky toned on my actual eyes. Very pretty, very bold. There's quite a bit of kickback with this on my palette, so be sure to tap the excess off with a brush. With more bold colors, that's always just a good rule of thumb. Really with any eyeshadow, you should be tapping off the excess, but especially with shades like this. Okay, I know it looks ridiculous. We're gonna blend it out. Do not worry, we blend on this channel. I think I'm gonna take the shade Heart On to blend everything out. It's the shade right next to Living My Best. And we're going to just gently blend that out. Okay, those are blending nicely together. Very, very, very pigmented. I do want to take those shades and put them on my lower lash line really quickly, just so everything's matchy-matchy. Okay, and I do want to take Oh Hello and put that in my outer corner area to start building up more definition. Popping that in there. Wow, these shades are so pretty. Honestly, I was expecting to like this palette. I did enjoy the original Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I do like the Boldt collection. The Boldt collection was a little more trickier to work with for me, but I still enjoyed it. So I'm not like surprised I'm enjoying this so much. I do love it. It makes me question, will Jaclyn actually release eyeshadows with her brand? Because I don't know if she will. And if she does, it's not going to be for a hot minute, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong. I probably am completely wrong. Wouldn't be shocking if I was. But to me, I mean, her and Morphe have a good gig here with eyeshadows. You know, people love their formula. People trust this formula. And I can't imagine Jaclyn can make eyeshadows with the same quality for the same price Morphe does, because her stuff's made in America, and I believe Morphe's made in China. I could be wrong, but Morphe's stuff is obviously a lot cheaper, so I can't imagine that Jaclyn can match those prices. So I think, you know, her making her own eyeshadows might not be the best move, because I just don't know if she can, you know, match the price point. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud here. I'm just like thinking. Because I do wonder why she hasn't released any eyeshadows yet. She's just done the lipsticks and the highlighters. I think maybe, like, she just can't match Morphe's price point, and she already has a bunch of eyeshadows with Morphe's. I'm not mad either way. Like, either way, she's releasing good quality eyeshadows, so whatever. Let's deepen this up some more with the shade Crazy right there. These are blending beautifully. I feel like I'm not saying too much, but honestly, there's not much to say. I mean, they're pigmented, they're blending nicely. They're super vibrant, my goodness. I was gonna take the black, but I don't wanna like overpower this. I wanna keep like these tones on my lid. So I don't think I'm gonna dip into the black. I'm just gonna keep it very, very berry toned. Okay, I was gonna take the shade Empowered, but now I kind of want to take Drama Queen and just see what that looks like with this. I don't know. If I don't like Drama Queen, I'll just go over with Empowered. Empowered is like a shimmering cranberry, where Drama Queen's like a pinky toned shimmer. Ooh, actually, this looks stunning. I did wet my brush because that is just how I like to do it. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but I just think metallics perform so much better with a wet brush, clearly, as y'all can see there. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna do for eyeshadow. I'm in love, to say the least. I think these shades are literally so pretty. I mean, they're not like super unique, like we've seen shades like this before, but these are super intense, super bold, super vibrant. I love them. They blended so nicely together. Yeah, I'm in love with it. I think it's beautiful. Like, Jacqueline, you did good once again. I obviously didn't try all the shades in this entire palette, but from the few shades I did try, I'm impressed. I definitely will be using this palette again in the future. I might do another video using this because I really, really like these purples over here. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do liner and lashes off camera because I don't have anything new for that, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We got some lashes, some liner on. Let's go ahead and get this shit rolling. We're almost done here. For highlighter, again, I'm going back in with my Natasha Denona Bloom Palette. We're just gonna try almost every single shade in this palette today. I'm gonna go with this shade right here called Glow Extreme. I'm trying not to blind you guys. I hate packaging like this on camera. It's so difficult. It's a really pretty, like, peachy, pinky shade. I think it'll look nice with this look. Popping that on my cheekbone. Oh yeah, she's intense. She's intense. I already was having glowing cheeks from the blush, so, you know, that might be adding to this, but I would not say this highlighter is for the faint of heart, and that is for sure. Kind of want to put this on my brow bone and inner corner, just because the eyeshadow palette didn't really have a brow bone shade for, like, this kind of look. I'm in love with this makeup. I know it's nothing like revolutionary. I've done looks like this 1,000 times over, but every time I do it, I'm like, damn, why don't I wear makeup like this every day? Mama don't got the time to do this every day. That's why. Okay, that's it for like new makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my Persona Cosmetics OG matte lipstick, and I'm gonna line my lips first. My Dry Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Sheer. Sheer. And then setting my face in place with my Dry Cosmetics setting spray in the scent Watermelon. Alright guys, and that was it for my full face of first impressions. Honestly, I didn't hate anything. Like, nothing was bad, which I'm thankful for. Like, I'm glad my makeup's popping because I got things to do. But, like, nothing was negative. The only two things I'm kind of, like, iffy about are the foundation and the concealer. But the eyeshadow palette was bomb. The bronzer, love it. This little Natasha Denona Bloom palette, awesome. What else did I try? The primer, you know, it's a primer. It's a primer. Wow. Thank you, Allie, for that clarification. But no, it's just a primer, so I can't really, like, say how I feel yet. I think I like it, you know, so far so good. I'm not hating anything. Like I said, I'll let you guys know down below how everything wears throughout the day, but I'm feeling myself. Like, I am feeling myself. If only I looked a bit cuter, you know, than this tank top and sweatpants moment I got going on right now, but still feeling myself. I'm still looking a-okay. I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.